Postscript, an afterthought. Another demand for the Occupy contingent is to spell out and for once and for all lay it out. A corporation is not a person. A corporation is a piece of paper, and how can a piece of paper have rights? It's only a piece of paper. As somebody I heard say once, it's only a piece of paper. A piece of paper can have freedom of speech, can have freedom of worship. A piece of paper can have the freedom to assemble. A piece of paper has the freedom to bear arms. It's preposterous. So you might want to have that item finally cleared up and spelled out more specifically. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.
Good afternoon, one and all. I am here to talk to you about people and persons. Many people are angry about when the Supreme Court was able to declare that a corporation was a person, and that they have First Amendment rights just like a person, and then that money is free speech. And I've heard the state of California has already made a specific amendment in their constitution to say corporations are not people. They're not human beings. And secondly, I've heard that Bernie Sanders in Congress is trying to put forward an amendment to the Constitution to that effect. Now, at first glance, this seems pretty good, because now you would assume that people, human beings, are persons, and that corporations are collectives. They're not exactly a person. They may be made up of persons, but they are not specifically a person. And so, if they make such an amendment, there's something to be careful about. For instance, the word corporation comes from the Latin word corpus, meaning body. And I guess it's taking a collective, and when you incorporate it, you're like giving it a body to make it like a person. And so, just to issue a word of caution, because what if we the people, each of us, was a corporation? What if on our birth certificate there is a mysterious little number that is our taxpayer ID, that is our identity code, or as some people call it, our strawman? So then you'll have to be careful, because if they suddenly make corporations not people, and your identity is tied to a straw man who then becomes not people, then perhaps you might become not people and not have rights. So I just thought I'd put that out there for a caution. Maybe I'm drawing an invalid conclusion, but maybe not. I would think you would want to look at it, or at least have a lawyer look at it in some detail before just going ahead and declaring corporations are not people. Maybe you might just want to say corporations, collective entities, do not have First Amendment rights as do individual human beings. Something more clear and without ambiguity. Well, that's all for today. It's a short one. So until later, be seeing you.